shit so exciting. No need to fight it. We just getting started. Cause I'm trying to get to you, boy. Ain't no way around it, babe. I'm trying to get to you. I'm trying to see you. Show me how you miss this, I wanna see what you all about. So baby, show me what you finna give me. Give me, give me, give me. Yeah, yeah, aka Dimplesss, bitch.
Boss bitch, I brush my teeth. Are you so gay? Took it real good, got that nigga act like day. Next Friday with your nigga sipping on rose. Got that nigga chillin' high as fuck on the Sunday. Eat the dick up, damn. I want some more. Roll another wood and I'm finna make some sloppy joes. This week got me high as fuck and make me wanna slap a hoe. I don't fuck with bitches, that's the reason I can't trust a hoe. Back it up, damn. He like that. He wanna play a lick on my coochie, I'm his nice guy. Kitty so good, got him stuck like a thumbtack. You all in my face talking, bro, you need to get back. You wonder why he with me, why his ass won't come back. I got the super duper wet, you can't top that. Light skin with a cute face and a fat ass. Shitting on your bitch.
Yo, what's the business, man? What's going on? We got AKA Dimplesss in the building representing Flint. What's good, yo? What's the vibe?
How y'all doing? How you doing?
Yo, man, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Yo, it's a real pleasure to have you, yo. What's going on, David, man? How are you today, sir?
I'm doing fabulous. How you doing today, Joey?
Yo, it's bad out here with the weather. I don't know what y'all weather is, with the weather like out there, but it's raining. It's one of them days, but it's always a beautiful day,
That's correct. That's correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Dimplesss, man, like I don't even know how to start. Like I've been trolling you a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, I asked about that 7 p.m. song. Yeah, that's my joint though. Before we get into all of that though, we got to know who you are though. You got to know who Dimplesss is. Who is AKA Dimplesss? So like, how long you been doing music though?
I want to say like, when was my first?
If she can come a little closer to the mic a little bit, please. Like I can barely hear. I'm sorry.
Actually, I've been doing music ever since I was young. I used to sing, in the choir and programs and stuff like that. But my first track that I ever recorded was Ass Fat, and I would say that was in 2023.
Yes.
Yep. So that's when I started, and just been doing it ever since then.
Nice, nice. So who, if you don't mind me asking, like who is your who did you have anybody that inspired you? Like, do you pen your own lyrics too? Like that's one of them questions that people would like, because as an artist, people do have ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying? But like to me, in my opinion, like if you pen your own lyrics, man, that's a plus.
Yes, actually, I do write my lyrics. Like every time, when I'm sitting up here, just chilling or whatever. If I'm sitting up smoking the wood, or just sitting back chilling, ain't doing nothing. I sit up and put on the beat, and then there you go. I'm writing from there. Always thinking of a new project to bring, to my fans, and show them something different. What was the other question that he said? He said, "What makes me AKA Dimple?"
Yes, yes, ma'am. I see the dimples.
Yes. The 1 year, the Dimples made me AKA Dimples, and then on top of that, I don't know. What makes me AKA Dimples is I want to say like my flow and how I come in my songs. I try to be different, I don't want to be like, the follower, of the crowd. I want to bring something new to the table, something different that everybody can catch a vibe to, and they're like, okay, she different, I don't want to be labeled as all the other ones. I want to be like something different that you could vibe to.
Wonderful, because I became a fan already. Because I'm not gonna lie to you or hold you. It's like when he told me who I was interviewing. I'm like, oh, okay, that must be a new artist, because I try to keep my ear to the streets on all the underground artists. And let me tell you, it's like it is the year, not to say the year, but females, yo, y'all grinding, man. The door is like y'all don't kick down the door in the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? In the rap industry, so it's like I'm not gonna say how do you fit in with all the Cardi B's and stuff like that. I wouldn't do that, but it's like, what makes you relevant in because the music game today, in my opinion, man, it's crazy. Would you agree with me, David? Man, it's
Yeah,
been a lot. It's been a
it's really
it's
wild right now. But females they got the spark right now. So
yes, yeah, and I agree with you.
yes.
I agree with you. So it's like, cause like I said, I've been trolling. So it's like I like the 7 p.m. song, right? Like when you was writing that song, like I guess you was in the vibe. I guess you was in your zone because I like the lyrics and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was playing it in the beginning of the song. But like, I mean, beginning of the show. I'm sorry. But like, what's one of your favorite songs? Like,
Oh,
put a
well,
song, put a song.
okay. One of my favorite songs of mine, I would like to say right now is Boss Bitch. And also, shoot, Feeling It and AKA. And the reason for AKA is because I got Badass Becky featuring on that. She
Nice.
was the rapper that had inspired me, to start rapping and everything like that. And so I say, it took off from there. So pretty much Boss Bitch Feeling It and AKA.
Nice, nice. Cause coming out of Flint, I know back in the day, I'm a little, I'm an old head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to say it coming out of Flint. And, we talked before. I'm a top authority fan. So like I'm not really, what I'm saying? I don't know too many female artists coming out of Flint. Like I ain't gonna ask you how you rank, but like it seems like you like up there already. You know what I'm saying? Cause I have been, like I said, I've been trolling. I ain't seen too many other female artists coming out of Flint. I
Mm.
think I seen one though, to be honest.
I
Just
mean, well, I will say I came from a long way, you know what I'm saying? Because, at first, like I said, I wasn't a rapper, I was just a singer. But I would say, like, the more, I got into it and I just kept striving, that's when, I started improving. And I feel like, my lyrics and, like, everything is getting better. So, shoot, I
yes,
got
and
a
I
lot
agree with you.
to table.
So if you had to, like, say if you could, if you had a choice, would you collab with somebody? Who would you want to collab with today?
Hmm, like anybody in the industry?
Yeah, like, or just somebody like local that's Flint, like somebody
Oh,
that's hot. Like, put a song.
okay. My girl Keyshawn Don. She did a song with Louis Ray and Duda, Freak Bitch. Y'all check her out. Um, Let me see. My homeboy Crispy Life Kid. Um, I wouldn't mind doing a song with Day Flint. You know what I'm saying? She hard. I like her. And then far as in like the industry, hmm. It's a couple of them. I would like to get on a song with Gorilla, Skilla Baby. Um, I would like to get on a song with shoot. I'm trying to think of some Trina. Trina.
Let me get a male collab. Who? If it wasn't a female, let me get a male. Like, what dude you would collab with?
Okay. Shoot. I would love to collab with shoot. I said Skilla Baby, and then who else I want to collab with? I'm trying to really sit up there and think. Jacquees. You know what I'm saying? I'm always a fan of Jacquees. He was out there when I was sitting up like in high school, so that was my cup of tea. But yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no you gotta hey yo, the reason why I was asking that because I can hear you with Glorilla. You got one of them voices, you know what I'm saying? Because you be switching it up. You know what I'm saying? I told you I've been trolling you. So I'm a real fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the questions that's coming to my head is like you probably were one of them kids in school writing lyrics instead of doing your homework, huh?
Actually, yeah, music was just my thing. Like I was always doing music. If I wasn't sitting up, performing in church, I was in different programs, anything with music. And then before I joined the label, when I couldn't find studios to sit up and join, I was doing rap chat on my phone. It was like I just really wanted this music career, so I just felt like nothing was stopping me. So I was doing rap chat, then I got in touch with him, and then I started coming to the studio, and then everything, happened since then.
Yeah, and it's like you could probably write for other people too. You ever pen something for somebody else, like
Yep,
something like help somebody else with a
yep,
track?
yep, I did
Nice.
actually. We got something cooking up. We gotta finish the song, and then we're gonna sit up and drop it. So actually, yeah.
Yo, my bad. Yo, my phone. Oh, hold on. I'm
You
trying to
good?
stop my
Good.
phone from ringing. That's embarrassing. There you go. My bad about that. My phone ringing in the background. That was not right.
I had to
It's
put my
okay.
My
clothes on.
bad.
Y'all going through the same
I
thing.
just put mine on.
I forgot to turn it on mute. I apologize about that. But it's like, yeah, because like I was saying, by me listening to you, Ben, and I love new music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, yo, she'd be dope with so and so. You know what I mean? Just hearing it by myself. Not to say you automatically should collab with somebody, because back in the day, sometimes your first album be just you. You know what I'm saying? You might have somebody in the crew. You know what I'm saying? But to show your strength, you would just do your whole joint by yourself, and you append the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like today's music to me, it's like, wow, there's so many artists out there, and it's fun just listening to to new music. But when you hear music like yours, you coming from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't how can I say Hollywood? You know what I'm saying? You off the block with it because I'm listening to the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing sugar coated with you, aka Dimples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, that is true.
So it's like you getting in like mix playing like locally like up in Flint. Y'all got mix CDs, or you banging up in the strip clubs or something?
Actually, what's that one strip club in Flint, the Odyssey,
Odyssey,
and then a strip club up in Detroit called the
called the
Sting.
Legendary Sting in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You got Odyssey here, and it's a couple more. I forget the other strip clubs that we got. It's in it's in Detroit. It's another one that's in Detroit that we got.
Yeah, okay. Because if I know, because far as like what I'm trying to get at is like back in the day with the local music stores and stuff like that. The way the artists, especially underground artists, the way the money was coming is y'all go out there and put the CDs in the trunk and y'all push it out like that. But today it seems like y'all gotta do a lot of shows. You got to make appearances and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking, are you promoting yourself doing shows locally? And that's just not just locally though, but throughout the Midwest
Hmm.
and wherever you can go. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you got a fan base.
Yep, actually, I be doing shows in Detroit. I also got a show coming up. When is that?
23rd, I think.
No, they rescheduled
They
it.
rescheduled it. Okay.
But I do have one that's in Detroit, and it's April the 23rd. That's the
Nice,
appreciation day.
Artist Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice. If I could remember too, besides your music talent, you also have a gift for acting.
Yeah.
Yo, how you gonna approach that too? So hey yo, you a whole bag. I like that though.
Well, we are in Crispy Life new movie called Get Paid by Any Means. That was my first movie. I want to say it was really fun. I always wanted to act. So, by it being my first time, and everything like that, I felt like I did good. It was really fun to see how everything was going to play out and how everything was set up. And I just can't wait for it to drop. Everybody say they like my part, and shoot, I just did that off. It wasn't no, it was nothing scripted. It was from the
Yeah,
heart,
go ahead. All
So,
improv.
Nice. Nice, but that's something that you wouldn't mind pursuing though. Like you could, because Eric, you gotta have it. Like I said, you got everything in your bag, and it's like I like to check that out. You know what I'm saying? So that was filmed like in Detroit, right? I mean, not Detroit, but it was filmed up in Michigan. I mean, Flint.
Yes,
hmm
in Flint.
Nice. So you got something else coming though with the acting? I mean, anything else on deck with the movies?
no,
Not
I
quite.
do want to get into it though. I've been trying to set up, and see like different things. I can set up and enter myself in. Because I wouldn't mind being in another movie. It was really fun. I want to, put that with my career too as well. I think
Nice.
that
That's
was
what's up, yo. I could see your future almost, and I ain't even a fortune teller. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, bro. It's like I'm enjoying the interview and everything. It's like I like the energy and the vibe. It's crazy because, like I was saying, I don't you got a sexiness to you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I don't hear in your lyrics and too much. How I'm about to say this, David. How a lot of girls are trying to come out trying to sell themselves. I don't see that with AKA Dimples. You know what I'm saying?
Better be
You
careful.
sexy with your lyrics and you sexy anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I feel you.
I mean, if that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound crazy enough, but you know what I mean. Cause like when I heard the one song, Motion, hey,
Mhm.
I like that song.
Thank you.
See, now you know I've been trolling you. See, look, I done said Motion. So you
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like today, like how would you say as an artist, you know what I'm saying? To get yourself out there really in a household position. Like you doing a lot of promotion. I seen your Instagram, yo, you coming up, and it's like, um, what strategy do you may have? You ain't got to tell me. I know you got a strategy and a plan to make yourself go to that next level. Like I was saying, because the videos and stuff like that, even with this interview, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna drop this thing and it's gonna get some numbers. But I'm saying um like how can we find more like your music videos and things of that nature? You have anything on that?
Um. Well.
The boss bitch video coming up
Oh yeah.
soon.
Yeah. I got the Boss Bitch video coming up soon. Um. Shoot, whatever. Oh, live in the kitchen.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
She
a mic
just
drop. Boss Bitch. That's coming up soon. And shoot, we cooking up on this one thing, this one freestyle we have, Millie Flow.
yes off a Lil Wayne style type beat,
Mm-hmm.
Millie Flow.
That's different.
That's
I
gonna be
can't wait for
fire.
y'all to hear that. So, shoot, yeah, that's what I'm cooking basically.
Nice, you gotta stay busy, huh? That's the only way to
Mm-hmm.
do it. If you ain't busy, you ain't really grinding. And if you ain't grinding, you ain't really doing nothing.
Like,
Facts.
I stay promoting myself, just always, every time when I get a chance to do it, either I'm throwing up some advertising, I try to motivate. I mean, I try to advertise every single last one of my songs. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it all in motion. So, I just be, anytime when I get a chance, I'm always, just finding different strategies and different, advertisements I can make, to bring the crowd, to my post where they'd be like, oh, okay, let me check out her music.
Exactly. So as a fan, like I told you, I'm a fan now. So if it was like another fan to a fan, they would say, "Well, ask AKA Dimples this." Like, okay, like, is there anything that we would find? How can I say? Like, wow, I didn't know she do that. Like, do you meditate? Like, are you like a vegan or something like that? Surprise us with something that you know what I'm saying? How you get your creation going? You know what I'm saying? How you get that?
Mm, I
Is that
mean,
a crazy question? I ain't mean to ask that. Like,
no, actually, no, because my meditation is like when I put up a roll me a wood and I turn me on an instrumental, and I just sit there, just be chilling, just while I'm smoking, like I just be coming up with different ideas and stuff. And so I go to like my notepad on my phone, and then that's when I just start, writing, cooking up ideas and stuff like that.
nice, nice. Do you see yourself like designing any type of clothes or like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Matter
Got you. I told you I'll be trolling.
Matter of fact, my hoodie it say AKA Dimples, and then in the back is a cartoon. But yeah, I definitely, I definitely want to do that because that's another thing that I always wanted to do. As like when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a fashion designer. So I do want to bring that with my career, where I could be able to, sell different outfits and stuff for my fans to purchase. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the time be flying too, because it's a 30-minute joint. But I want to ask you something like this. I'm a fan. Like, what would the community say about AKA Dimples? Like, would she be like when you get in that position? I know you want to give back to the community. Like, how would you do such a thing? Like, would you have like food drives, or would you start like a community center? Like, how can we help our kids in Flint, like coming from AKA Dimples?
Okay. I would start a drive, a food drive. That's number one. And then also, from me, growing up and experiencing a childhood, I would also like to go and talk to the kids about like bullying. You know, just get on a positive note with them, and give them advice. How they, should go about life and stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely love to do that. Anything is positive. Just giving it to the community. I'm down for it.
Yes, ma'am. You see yourself like as a mentor for the young girls and boys. That's what's up, yo. Because I see today some of the young cats, especially coming from Chicago with the drill music. Well, even though it's dying down a little bit, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? They get in the position. Then you get the, like the little kids that look up to these drill rappers. It's no excuse. But yeah, I like the positive side, even though I know music is both, you know what I'm saying, but coming from an artist like yourself, because I can hear it and I can feel it in your vibe. I can feel you, you know what I'm saying? I know that you would give back a lot, yo. And
Yeah.
that's what's up, yo. That's what I think music, and that's what I think everything is about. Once you get that bag, you know what I'm saying, and get in your position, you know what I'm saying? I think that helping others, you know what I'm saying, that's number one.
Yes. You have to give or earn up to receive blessings. I was
Now,
always taught that.
now here go a crazy question.
Okay.
Do you make your own beats too?
Oh,
Have you ever tried to make a beat?
mm, actually, yeah, I did.
You be
I'm
having fun in the studio. You gotta have fun.
I did try to. I even tried to record. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just stick to rapping and singing because I remember one time, like before I met him and came to the label, I was sitting up, trying to work on my computer, and I tell you, it was about like 6 o'clock in the afternoon when I got on my computer. It was about like 6 in the morning when I got off and still didn't record shit. I did not know. Like I'm like, I'm gonna just stick to being an artist.
That's funny. You put in all that time. At
Yeah,
least you probably learned something. I know you had to learn something, how to loop a track or something.
and I'm like, I don't know how they do it.
You can't play any instruments. You could play something, piano,
And
guitar,
when I was young, I used to play the flute and the trombone, but other than that, that's like the only one.
I see you, David. Yeah, he was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, that thing is hard to play. Can you picture a little body trying to blow that thing?
Hey, look, I had got tired of carrying that shit around with me at
Right?
school. It was a big ass case. I was like, damn, why did I
I
even put
remember them
myself in
days
there? I'm
in
like,
band
oh,
class and stuff.
yeah, got to carry it, clean it, all that shit. I was like,
Wow, yo, that's crazy. See, that's where you in school, like from that age, you had that music already in you. You know what I'm saying? Especially you trying to play the damn trombone.
yes, for real. Like,
Could you actually blow it? Like, could you actually play it though, for real?
look, I don't know. Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie.
She tried.
I'm gonna say that yes, I tried. I
Right.
tried. That's all I'm gonna say is I tried to play a whole song by myself. Hell no. I got to sing.
Talking to soon, like that was one of them things the teacher gave that to you. That was the last one left. It was your turn to go up to pick one. Ain't nothing left but that, the
That
clarinet and the triangle. Look, the
look, I was all
little triangle.
I was all good when they asked me to sing solos, but when it came down to playing that instrument by myself, I don't think they want me to play it by myself. Uh-uh.
Yo, that's what's up, yo. Yo, I'm really feeling the vibe, man. We got a couple minutes left. I just want to ask you, like, if you want to give any shout outs and anything like that, how can people find you? Like, what's your email if people want to send you some tracks or something to listen to? Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, um, hey, yo, it's yours, yo. Just say what you feel like.
All right. Well, first of all, let me give a shout out to shoot. I want to give a shout out to my homegirl J Love. She also is on the label. It's just she couldn't be here with us today. But I want to give a shout out to her. She got some shit. We got some shit that's gonna we gonna be cooking up, so it's gonna be coming soon. I want to give a shout out to my girl Keyshawn Don, Christy Life, and shoot, badass Becky. And I hope I'm not leaving nobody out, but if I am, everybody know I love them.
Right?
Also, where y'all can follow me at is on Instagram _aka _Dimplesss with three S's underscore. And then y'all can also add me on Facebook or follow me at Chantel Ockburn. And then for the email, if y'all want to send me beats or any bookings or anything that requires, it's the truth to tell them the email.
Oh, truth to email is TRUSAMI69 at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what's up, yo.
And
So we got like a couple more minutes.
that's for any bookings and anything else too. So we get the sneak peek and everything.
Yes, shoot. We got
You,
a little
you got
time.
time to give you a little sneak peek of
The Millie
something
Flow.
that's coming
Of
in.
course, of course.
Well, I'm finna bless y'all with this Millie Flow shit we working on. This a little sneak peek.
Man, we would love that, man. That's what's up, yo. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Let me tell you what it is and what it ain't in this bitch. Don't book me for no show if you ain't talking money, bitch. I done had a couple times, motherfuckers wasting my time. It wasn't on shit, them bitches didn't pay a dime. If any bitch said I wasn't hard, they a lie. I be coming hard as fuck like I'm loaded with a nine. I'm just a real ass bitch. I don't play about my time. Put yourself in my shoes, y'all bitches don't understand my grind. I let them haters talk, cause they know I'm here to shine. I'm a different bitch on a different level. Y'all can't stop my grind. So why you in my face if you ain't talking that pay? I'm done being nice to motherfuckers. Today is a day. So call me a bold bitch, cause I'm quick to go off. This ain't no sweet shit when my time is a ball. So hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Sweeping bitches up. Damn, I can't forget the dishes. A real bitch gon' oh shoot. You
Oh,
oh
I'm
you
sorry.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
oh
Yes,
shit.
sorry.
man. Yo, that's that sneak preview. Yo, that's that sneak preview that was fire though. Yo, I like that one too. See,
That shit.
yeah, I definitely want to see a video of. Hey, yo, can we get a video for that track though?
Oh
Hey,
That
yeah,
one right there. That's that.
coming.
fine.
That's
I hope.
coming.
Hey, look. I hope Lil Wayne stood up and replied back and be like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to see
Yo,
something different." You know, when I heard that beat, I'm like, that's hard as fuck. I said I ain't never really had a beat like that. And, one thing that I like to do is I like to challenge myself with different beats. Like when it come down to like them hard ass beats that's different, I want to do that to challenge myself to show fans like, okay, she got this flavor, she got that flavor, and that's what I want to bring to the industry, so they could be like, oh, okay, she dope as fuck. She got this flavor, that flavor. She could do anything on the beat, and that's what I'm aiming for.
that's a whole lot of love, yo. That's versatility. I like that, yo. And hell yeah. And I'm hoping Lil Wayne get at y'all too. Hey, yo, that make it even more fire, yo. That's a blessed track right there. And I just want to hear more, man. Like I said, I'm a fan. I love the interview, man. It was real nice. I'm like I said, it was gonna go fast though. It's always going fast. And,
Look,
the name of this, you can find this as soon as I get this to my man Sean. This the new show called the Indie Drip. Independent artists, you know what I'm saying? This the indie drip, y'all the first guest. You know what I'm saying? So this one finna do some numbers the way he be doing it. So hopefully Lil Wayne see this interview. Not just Lil Wayne, just everybody about to see the interview. You know what I mean? Facts.
people know who
So
I am. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
y'all have a finish having y'all a blessed day, man. Like I said, it was a blessing to have y'all on the show. And
Yeah.
man, y'all just stay blessed. I know we're gonna do it again. I know this ain't the first time. I mean, I know this, yeah, this ain't gonna be the first time. We're gonna do this again. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, after that video is done, maybe y'all can invite me to the shoot or something. You know what I'm saying? I can get fly. You know,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
this next door in the shot, so
Hey, for
Yes,
real.
yes, sir.
hey,
Yes,
that's
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all stay blessed, man. God bless you. And AKA Dimples, man. And David, man, it was a blessing again, bro. Y'all stay blessed.
All
Appreciate it.
right, choose.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Ooh, that was nice.